It's Miss Chanel, and I have a friend this week. This is Nugget. It's my little buddy today. I think she is a kitten. Anyway, that's one of my daughter's friends. But her name is Nugget, and she wants to hear the story today. And of course, we're not finished with the bear series so far as I know, but I found another bear and mouse book, and this one's called Bedtime for Bear. Bedtime, a bedtime for Bear. You see him and Mouse getting ready. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Of course, you know this is our title page. It's A Bedtime for Bear by Bonnie Becker and illustrated by Katie McDonald Denton. It seems like these two are a team. Nice title page there. Nice drawings. I really think they're pretty. Of course, you know I love kids' books. I love kid books. Okay. Everything had to be just so for Bear's bedtime. His glass of water had to sit on the exact right spot on his bedstand. His favorite pillow must be nicely fluffed. His nightcap needed to be snug, and most of all, it had to be quiet. Very, very quiet. Do not disturb. I think we see where this is going. Because we know his buddy does not follow boundaries. Ain't that right, miss? Ain't that right? That's right. That's right. All right. One evening, Bear heard a tap, tap, tapping on his front door. And you know Mr. Bear. Look at that face. Bear's like, what? What? When he opened the door, there stood Mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. He clasped a tiny suitcase in his paw. Hmm. Big view. And then Bear's like, he needs glasses to see. See that? He needs those glasses to see. What's going on, little buddy? I am here to spend the night, exclaimed Mouse with a happy wiggle of his whiskers. Surely we agreed on next Tuesday, protested Bear. No, said Mouse. You most definitely said tonight. Oh, said Bear. Oops, someone didn't fill out their calendar. Bear had never had an overnight guest before. Guests could quite possibly mess things up and make noise. And Bear needed quiet, absolute quiet, at bedtime. Even so, Bear and Mouse enjoyed an evening of checkers and warm cocoa. Soon it was time for bed. Remember, I must have absolute quiet, reminded Bear. Oh, indeed, said Mouse. Checkers. Look at this little radio. Isn't that sweet? He has a miniature radio. He has a routine. Do you have a bedtime routine? I do. I do some things like take a bath, brush my teeth, put on pajamas. You have a process, a routine that you like to do to get you ready for bed, right? Bear has one too. Bear set out his glass of water, adjusted his nightcap. I wear a nightcap. Look at him. He has a nightcap. Fluffed his favorite pillow and climbed into bed. It was very, very quiet. He closed his eyes. Bristle, bristle, bristle. Bear heard a noise. It was Mouse, brushing his teeth. Bear cleared his throat. In reminding sort of a way. Most sorry, said Mouse. Bear closed his eyes again. So this is very unconventional. Look at Mouse over there brushing his teeth on top of the dresser. Bear's like, excuse me. Hum, hum. Mouse hummed while he put on his nightshirt. Pa-pum. Absolute quiet, muttered Bear. Most patiently, deepest apologies, said Mouse. Just dancing over there, getting his night clothes on. Now we know Bear. He's giving you warnings. We're on tick. Creak, squeak, rattle went Mouse's bed as he hopped in. Bear jammed his pillow over his ears, gritted his teeth, and closed his eyes. He was just about to drift off when trying to let you see it and me see it at the same time. That would be much helpful. There you go. Well, can't see all the words, but I'll read it to you. Good night, Bear, Mouse yells. Mouse called softly. Bear tried to pretend he was asleep. Good night, Mouse called a little louder. My ears are highly sensitive, cried Bear. Really? How interesting, said Mouse. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't see him looking at him. So funny. Can you hear this? Mumbled into his pillow. Yes! Amazing. How about this? Mouse said from under his pillow. Quiet! Mouse slipped under his blankets, crawled to the bottom of his bed, and whispered, Can you hear silence? I think we've hit the boom. Bear has a tick boom. Mouse slid from his bed, went into the closet, and said in the tiniest possible voice into the farthest, darkest, teeniest possible corner of the closet, Surely you can't. He is messing with fire. Will this torment ever cease? Wailed Bear. Oh my God. Sorry, Bear. Good night, Bear, whispered Mouse, tiptoeing back into a quiet into bed as quiet as a, well, you know, what do they say? Quiet as a mouse? Oh my goodness. He should know better. He should know his friend by now. His friend is always going to go off. He know better. All right. Bear fluffed his favorite pillow, adjusted his nightcap, and waited. But there was no more sound from Mouse. From Mouse. At last, it was quiet. Very, very quiet. Bear heard a shuffling sound. Mouse, is that you? No answer. Bear heard a crick, crick, crick on the floorboards. I know it's you. No answer. You can't fool me, Bear growled, but he didn't sound very certain. Bear heard a low moaning noise. Mouse? I think Bear's getting scared. How could a big old bear be scared of anything? Bear was sure something rustled on the floor. Mouse! He cried. Wake up! Mouse hopped out the drawer like, hello! How you gonna be scared like that? Why is he so scared? Okay. Mouse stumbled out of bed, small and gray and sleepy-eyed. What is it? Bear couldn't see any rustling, moaning sort of thing in his room. His room looked quiet, like it always looked. Nothing, lied Bear, still clutching his blanket to his chin. I must have been talking in my sleep, Bear chuckled. But it was rather quavery. Ah, said Mouse with a glance at Bear. He's like, buddy. Were you scared? Could I peek under your bed? Asked Mouse. Sometimes I like to check for things. You know. Well, if you insist, said Bear. Nothing, said Mouse from under the bed. You'll want to check behind the curtains, I suppose, Bear said. All clear, declared Mouse, and a moment later. You'd better check the closet, offered Bear. Then you won't be the least bit nervous. Mouse came out of the closet, dusting his paws. Not a thing. Thank you, Bear. Good night. Wait, said Bear. You'll want a bedtime story, I expect, said Bear. For your nerves? For my nerves, said Mouse. Oh, indeed, I'm quite shaken. Then with an eager flick of his tail, he settled on Bear's favorite pillow. And Bear told him all about the adventures of the brave, strong bear and the very frightened little mouse. The shade of it all. I don't think Mouse is being the scaredy cat right now, but okay. Soon Bear began to yawn. Oh, Mouse yawned too. Good night, Bear, said Mouse. Good night, Mouse, mumbled Bear. You're sleepy. Are you yawning yet? I almost yawned. Then Bear began to snore loudly. But Mouse just smiled. They get to sleep and look at the night sky. That's my favorite thing to do. And soon Mouse and Bear were fast asleep. Okay, kids, that's all for today. I hope that y'all have a wonderful nap or a good night's rest, whatever you're about to do. And I'm glad to share that story with you. Remember, oh, sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Remember, you are loved, you are important, and you are kind. And whatever it is you want to do, work at it. Do your best. Whatever you do, choose to do your best. Okay? See you later.